Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm here with a, not really unboxing, more like a demo, I guess. Here's the box though, in case you're curious. So in this video, I want to show you guys my new Sony grip. This came along as part of a vlogger kit with my Sony ZV-1, which in case you missed that unboxing slash demo video, I'll post a link to it up here in the corner. So the official model number of this Sony grip is the GP-VPT2BT. Yeah, I had to write that down because I was not going to remember that. But it is essentially a Bluetooth remote slash vlogging grip slash tripod all in one. So let me kind of walk you through what we've got here. So we've got a photo button and a movie button. So this obviously will deploy the shutter on the camera and this will start the video recording. You've got your wide and close-up shots up here so you can zoom in and out on the remote. There's a lock switch, so if you want to just use it as a grip and not worry about accidentally pressing any buttons, you can deploy that. And then it has a custom button, which I have not yet used and I probably will not use. I'm sure it's for more advanced users if you want to add a feature onto the remote. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that, so just letting you know that in case you're interested, it does exist, but yeah, it's not for me. I've also got my Sony ZV-1 here so I can show you guys. The way that you put it on is it's got a little dial right here, so you can just put the camera on however you want it and turn that dial until the camera is on. So camera's not going anywhere from there. You've also got a button right here at the front that you can push, and now you can turn the camera any which way you want, which is helpful because if this is facing you this way, then you could use it kind of like selfie mode. Let's say something's going on behind the camera that you want to record, you can keep the buttons of the grip here in front of you and just use that button to turn the camera away towards whatever it is you're recording. So now you're still using the camera to record whatever, but you've got your grip situation happening back here. It actually moves really smooth in case you're trying to use that as part of like a transition going from you to whatever you're recording and then back again. So it's not gonna look choppy or bumpy, you know what I mean? I mentioned it's also a tripod, so the front of it, I guess, opens up like that, the little legs, and then it's got a button here on the side so you can adjust where the camera's pointing as far as the tripod situation. I haven't got a table in front of me, otherwise I'd show you the actual tripod doing a tripod thing, but I'm sure you guys know what a tripod looks like in action, right? And so down here is where the battery goes, and it's got an interesting situation where you have to use both a finger coming this way and another finger going down at the same time to take the latch off for the battery. The box does come with a battery, and it's one of the big round button kind. It does bring one battery in the box, and like I said, it's one of the round batteries, which are not super common, but they're not as hard to find as they used to be. So I've already ordered a spare just in case, but I think you should be fine with the one it's got for quite a long while. And as you can see, it's nice and hefty, it's rounded, it makes it really comfortable to walk around and use it as a grip for a while. I haven't had to use it for a long time, but I imagine if, say, you were going to a theme park and you wanted to use it to vlog, this would be a lot easier to hold on to than one of the really small like selfie stick kind of things, which either way you can't bring selfie sticks into the park. I imagine that the heft of it and the roundness of it and the, well, girth of it, I guess there's no other way to put it, makes it really comfortable to use for an extended period. It's also apparently compatible with many models of Sony cameras. This is my first and only Sony camera, so that's not something that really applies to me. But if you have more than one Sony camera in your arsenal, then this would be a good tool to have. And it's super easy to sync to the camera as well. You just open up the menu, you go to Bluetooth, you go to pairing, and then it'll drop down something that says Bluetooth remote. You turn that on. When you come back out, go back into pairing and it'll be listed there. So you can just press it and boom, you're done. That sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is, trust me. So up until now, I've been recording obviously not on the camera, but I want to show you guys how it works both as a tripod and as a remote. So hold please. So as you can see, or maybe not, I'm using it as a grip right now. If you've been watching any of my COVID diaries, which is the quarantine daily vlogging that I've been doing since we've started lockdown, I'll post a link up here to the playlist in case you haven't seen it. But for the last I'd say maybe half a dozen episodes, I've been exclusively using my Sony ZV-1, and I've been using the grip for as long as I've had it, so you might have already seen this in action. And this might not be the most flattering angle, but right now I am using the Sony GP-VPT2BT as a tripod. So for the last bit of the demo, I've got the camera up on a tripod with a ring light, and I'm using the grip as a remote. So I've used the remote to press movie, which is how I'm recording right now. And I'm going to show you guys how with pressing these buttons, I can zoom in and I can zoom out all from right here. So I could see how this would be particularly helpful if you're doing photos, for example. You want to do a little photo shoot for yourself and you're alone. It's not the easiest remote to hide, but you could get creative with it and you could take your own pictures. Also, if you're a travel vlogger, which I don't know how much traveling anybody's doing these days anyway, but this could be great for getting footage of yourself in different locations. You set up your tripod and you can walk away, walk around, do whatever, and you've got the control right here. No need to rely on a self timer. No need to worry about running back to the spot and hoping that you're still in frame and hoping that you're still in focus, and no need. Take your time. Set up your shot. Make sure you're looking where you need to look. Make sure you're in focus and just press the button whenever you're ready. I really like it so far. I've been using it for maybe 3 weeks and so far so good. I have no complaints. It was, as I said, part of a kit that came with the camera, so I think it was like a $75 add-on. I think if you were to buy it separately, it would be about $100. It does come, like I said, with its battery. It also comes with a 64 gig SD card. And it's got a pretty little bag here, a little drawstring bag to keep it in case you're not using it. But because I am a daily vlogger, I just basically always have it attached to my camera. So that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video. If you have any questions about this particular product, I will do my best to answer them for you. And if I can't find the answer myself, I will look for it and then I can point you in the direction of a proper resource. And we'll learn something about this together. Because I've always been 100% a Canon girl, and so this is my first kind of foray into Sony. And I'm learning as I go, but if you guys can push me to learn something that maybe didn't even occur to me to learn, then I'm all for that. So what do you guys think of the product, knowing what you know now? Do you think it was a good investment? Does it seem like something that would be helpful to you if you're also a vlogger? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you all. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!